Hello, Olga. I went back to your original shot and we were talking about just trying to smooth out the arc here and make it a little bit more exaggerated when she brings her arm up. I selected the IK goal for the right arm and I went to visualize, create editable motion trail to create this motion trail here. To make sure you have motion trails checked on in your viewport. Go ahead and select all the controls for the right arm. Go to animation layers, create a layer by selecting this button right here, and then I'm going to name this layer right arm. I'm only making adjustments between frame 30 and 78, so I'm going to hit a key on all the controls here at frame 30 and at frame 78. We only really want to change the things that are inside of here. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and let's set keys at every few intervals. Select the IK goal for the right arm, create editable motion trail, and there we go. You'll notice that there's fewer numbers here. It's really only representing the keys that I have set for that control. So I'm going to start adjusting the key for this now. I'm just adjusting the arc out. So her arm is a little bit further away from her body. Make that wrist just a little bit stronger at this pose. Let's add a key at the shoulder here where we'll bring it down a little bit more and we'll rotate it in Y some here so that we can get the arm a little bit farther away from the body. Without like hyperextending the arm. Let's make a little bit more adjustment to this control right here, the shoulder. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit further. All to just make this arc a little bit broader. Okay, and now I'm going to select this control right here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say visualize, create editable motion trail. So now that I've got that motion trail, let's just make sure that this art also looks lovely and doesn't have any weird hitches in it. It's kind of looking pretty nice. It could be a little broader right here. And so we could adjust that with just the rotation channels, right? See this little arc right here? We could make the tip of the sword a little bit more broad by just adjusting the rotation channels on the arm. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this motion trail handle and let's shoot it out to see if it looks any good. Why don't we just do a quick demo using the same thing for the left hand? I'm going to select all of the controls from the left arm, make a layer. I'm going to call this left arm. I'm going to go to frame 78 because I want to definitely blend back into that. And at frame 30, I don't want to change anything before or after those frames. So I'm just going to set some keys where I think the extremes are. Right here, I'm going to set a key. I'm going to set another key right about here. 65 and 69. We don't want to change anything after 69. So we just want to look at the arc of that left arm. So I'm going to select just the IK goal and I'm going to say visualize, create editable motion trail. And then I'll make sure in my viewport that motion trails are checked on so I can see it. And there it is. Save my scene before I start editing anything. And these are the keys that I wanted to adjust just to try and make this arc a little bit smoother and a little bit broader, which will make it seem a little bit snappier. So there we go. Now, if I delete this motion trail, save the scene. So we have these layers, right? So I'm going to go ahead and select all of the arm for both of them. And then I'm going to select all these layers. And then I'm going to merge these layers and use Smart Bake